Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
When you got a chance to look at the film defensively, what stood out? Because I know you always talk about turning defense into offense, and there seems to be a lot of that the other night.
Yeah, I mean, we watched the film this morning as a team just to clean up a couple of things that we have to get better at. But overall, I mean, we were, I thought, really good on defense. Our contests. So, how do you know if you're playing hard? And so we chart everything, and we chart contested shots and uncontested shots. We had like 72 contested shots and only 6 uncontested. That shows extra effort, multiple effort, guys flying around. Nikola Jokic, I thought he was fantastic. He had 18 contested shots and only 2 uncontested. We had 22 deflections. So the effort, the activity, to your point, Harrison, those deflections and rebounding, getting out and running off of that was terrific. But our guys just carried over into our first regular season game everything we've been harping on. And I thought they played extremely hard. And the best part was late in the game, we're down 8, no panic, get stops. We got scored 23-6 to end the game. And we didn't shoot it well, but we got to the foul line 42 times, and we really valued the ball at a high level, which is great to see.
Nikola defending in the pick and roll, I know it's just been a huge focus for you guys. What did you see from him in those type of plays?
It was great. I mean, he was, the one thing I've talked to him about is playing in a stance. You know, sometimes Nicola's 7 feet and he's 7 feet at all times. Bending your knees, getting in the stance, and being ready to guard. But I thought his activity level, his energy, his commitment were off the charts. And I told him that today. Like, he sometimes gets down on himself and says, "Oh, I'm not a good defender." And I said, "You were terrific the other night. You can do that every single night." And he agreed. He goes, "Yes, I actually think I played good defense the other night." So now the challenge is, it's just one game. Tomorrow night is going to be a heck of a challenge against a high-powered offensive team in Phoenix. And, you know, we got carried over and do even better tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night's game is kind of the prototype of games that you guys have tripped up on. It's a weak team, last year at least. They looked really good in their opener. Coming in, you guys are coming off of a great win in the opener on the road. Is your concern level high regarding the past, or do you think this team has turned a leaf and we're on to a new chapter?
Yeah, no, my concern level isn't high, and I'd say the reason why is, one, it's our home opener. I've never seen a team come out flat in their home opener, and if you do, that's a real concern. 2, I think we've matured and hopefully learned from last year and the year before's mistakes. And let's be honest, in the Western Conference, I don't think there's any weak team, and I understand your point. But, you know, Devin Booker is a hell of a player. Trevor Ariza is sorely missed in Houston. Ryan Anderson is a guy that obviously struggled a little bit last year, but we all know what he's capable of. And they have, if you had preseason rookie of the year, DeAndre Ayton is an animal. So, you know, and Igor is doing a good job with that group. So, but it's not about them, to your point, man. It's about us, our focus, our approach, and our sense of urgency. And I think our guys are mature enough to understand to come out and play with that tomorrow night.
Last night, LeBron James was basically saying team chemistry is not instant oatmeal, it doesn't happen over time. Are you proud of the way this team has come together and their chemistry and how they bonded together?
Yeah, well, you know, like last year with Oklahoma City, you just can't throw Carmelo and Paul George on a team and expect it to work the other way. You can't expect throwing LeBron on a team with a bunch of young kids is going to work the other way. Everybody wants everything yesterday. It takes time. And one of the luxuries and one of the strengths that we have is continuity. You know, 4 years and same players and the same philosophy and terminology. So that's something that we feel we have an advantage on a lot of teams with. But our guys have definitely bought in. They've committed. And again, I'm not too happy on the farm. There's only one game. Only one game on the road. Now we have to come back and continue to protect our home court like we did all last year.
Well, speaking of that, what were the building blocks to to being one of the best home teams last season, and then obviously how do you repeat that this year?
Well, obviously you hope that the fans continue to come out and support us in a big way and make this a very tough place to play. And then it's just coming out and playing the right way and playing with energy. We're a team that when we play hard, we're really good. Like, things against the Clippers were not perfect. There's a lot we can clean up. But by playing hard and competing at a high level allows you to mask some of that. So, for us to be at home, we won 31 games at home last year. Can we improve on that? That'd be great. And that starts with commitment to defense, not beating yourself with turnovers, and never underestimating who you're playing and holding yourself just to a higher standard. It's not about who we play. It's about us creating good habits and being the best team that we can be.
Mike, you said after the last game you were pleased with the three-point defense. Phoenix shot 55% from the three-point line in their opener. You obviously got the Warriors coming up game after that. What challenges do the Suns and the Warriors present, specifically in putting your three-point defense to the test?
Well, you just touched on it. I mean, a much higher volume three-point shooting team and prolific three-point shooters. I mean, Devin Booker had 19 points in the last 6 minutes of the game. 19 points in the last 6 minutes of the game. A team like Golden State has 3 of the best shooters the NBA's ever seen. So, granted, we did a good job the other night, but, we're going to have a much tougher challenge against the shooting of Devin Booker, Trevor Ariza, Ryan Anderson, guys like that. And the next night as well, we all know what the Golden State Warriors are capable of. And that just requires, we have not played perfect basketball, but the multiple effort, the closeout, the contests, the runoffs have been terrific. And that helps you, kind of cover up when you're playing against those high-volume three-point shooting teams.
We saw that all reserve unit out there a little bit against the Clippers, like we did a lot in the preseason. What are just your general impressions of them in the regular season opener?
I thought in the first half they were really good. Obviously we were able to extend the lead with them on the floor. Obviously in that second half, struggled a little bit defensively. Obviously a lot of that was the Boban show. But I think let's not forget. And I have to remind myself, Monte Morris is a rookie. He played 1 game last year, and he's being asked to be the backup on a team that everybody has having home court advantages in the playoffs. That's just no easy task for a young kid like Monte. But I thought he did a really good job the other night. I thought Malik looked a little hesitant at times. I got on him because I want him to shoot the ball. He's open and he hesitated. If you're open, let it fly. It's a good shot for you. I thought Juancho was terrific. His energy. He had 10 contests, flying around, just playing with great energy. And Trey and Mason, I think, we have like 7 starters on our team right now. Trey and Mason, I have no issues with them at all. But overall, they did a really good job for us, and I know they're going to continue to do so for us.
Isaiah had mentioned the end of October as a possible time for him to return. How's he doing? Is there any update on his progress?
No update on any timeline. I definitely know he is making improvements, whether it's the stuff he's able to do on the court with our coaches, the stuff he's able to do in the training room, and when they test him to see the strength of that hip. Everything is definitely moving in the right direction. What does that mean? When is he back? That remains to be seen, but all I care about, Matt, is that he's making progress, and he's feeling pretty good about that.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks everybody.